Karma clap.
And welcome back to Gorgeous Pandemonium. I'm Gabrielle.
And I'm Charissa. We're so excited to have you join us for another episode where we dive into the big things, the little things, and all the gorgeous chaos in between.
So grab your favorite drink, get comfy, and let's get into it. Welcome to episode
19!
Bow, bow, bow. So,
Bow-bow.
with tonight, I guess, we have got a guest coming on. And this guest is consistently serving fashion, creativity, and just the right amount of sparkle. He's a buyer for one of Salt Lake's downtown vintage consignment shops, an upcycler, a photographer, and a full-on fashion enthusiast. He's here to share his coming out story and what it was like growing up queer in Utah, but don't be surprised if we also wander into aquascaping, because apparently this man can design a tank as fabulously as he puts together a look. So please welcome Colton to Gorgeous Pandemonium. Yay!
Welcome.
Hello.
Gosh, was that okay? I
Thanks for
feel
having.
like, oh
Yes.
my gosh. For my first actual introduction, I feel like that was pretty lit. I say lit, like it was just me.
It was
Props to
groundbreaking. I loved it.
Bitsy. It was what?
I said it was groundbreaking. I loved it.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Well, here we are.
It
Here
was
we are.
fierce. I'm
This is
excited.
oh, good. We are very excited to have you here. I know we've talked about it quite a bit, so
Yes.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
anytime. Okay, so let's just crack right into it, shall we? Should we get into this episode?
Do it.
Yes.
Okay.
That was so fun.
It's even the first 5 minutes,
I
and you're already like, "Yeah, let's go again."
know.
You're, like, in line at Lagoon
I
for one of the
know.
rides. "I wanna go again."
Literally, though.
I love it.
One more time.
One more time. Okay. So, Colton, as we've talked about before, the first thing that we try and do now, I say now a day, but it's now an episode, um, is we do a word of the day. So, good sir, I'm going to have you pick a number between 1 and 22 to help us pick our word of the day today.
I'm ready.
What is it?
19.
19. Okay. Top or bottom
Ooh.
of the day?
Bottom. Girl.
I
Oh
just
my
I don't know. I'm
I
so
held
sorry.
it. Girl, I held it so straight until you said
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That part will be
you
edited
laugh.
out for everyone's sake.
Well, that was a quick answer. But I don't mind that being public.
Good shit. 2,
I love this.
I'm dead.
8. You are too funny.
That was a good number.
It was a great number.
Sure
I'll
it
just, like,
was.
remember
Perfect.
how to count real quick. Okay, here we are. Nailed it. Just had to count 4 times. Okay,
That's okay.
so our word of the day today is rapscallion.
Wow.
Rapscallion. Okay.
A rapscallion is a noun, a very mischievous or questionable person. Similar words would be rascal, scalawag, or scamp.
Okay.
Period.
See also
Scallywag.
I know.
Swiper the Fox from Dora the Explorer.
Swiper the
It's
fox.
Rapscallion. Okay, so Colton,
Uh,
the way that this works is that as we're doing this episode, you need to somehow incorporate rapscallion into what you are telling us.
You got it.
Okay?
You got it. I'm ready. I will do that.
I love it.
You said
Perfect.
just at
Sweet.
some point
Yeah,
during like, just at least once or
yeah, at
okay.
least once. I mean, if you
Just
you
as
have
it
to do
pops
it
in my mind. You
yeah,
got it.
and it has to make sense, otherwise it doesn't count. You have to
Okay.
do it correctly. 'Kay. Um, with that being said, should we just keep it real? Should we just keep it
Keep it
going?
real.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so now that we have this wonderful human and we have our word, Colton, tell us about yourself.
Well, I'm Colton. I grew up in Bountiful, Utah. Grew up there basically my whole life. I have a family of four, so I have one older sister. She is amazing, so it's just the two of us. Honestly, I have a great family. I have two very supportive parents. Luckily, thank God. Um, I definitely want to talk more about how grateful I am for that later, but um, anyways, that is honestly about it. I love fashion. I love creativity. I love art. Um, yeah, I am definitely a fashion enthusiast. And yeah, that's about
Okay,
I love that.
that's magic. Thank you.
it. Yes, of
It's
course.
always such a, like, hard question to answer. Tell us
I
about yourself.
know,
You're
like
like, "Oh my god, what do you wanna know?"
exactly.
Seriously, like that's I always forget everything about myself when people ask me that, and I'm like,
Yes.
I'm wearing blue?
I
No, you're not. You're wearing pink. Like, what the fuck?"
I'm in a jumpsuit.
I wore a tux.
I am cold and I wear a jumpsuit. Right, and oh my god.
This is some good shit already. I'm so happy.
Yes.
Okay. So let's just hop into it. If that's cool with you, we'll just get right into it.
Yeah, totally. I'm ready.
Perfect. Trissa, do you want to take it away with the first question?
Sure. Yes. The question I have for you is what does living authentically look or feel like in your life right now?
Ooh, right now. That has evolved.
'Kay.
And the reason why I start off saying that is because I always thought that, I mean, right now, I am really leaning into not truly caring or feeling what other people think. I feel like before I would tell myself that I don't care and I act like I don't care, but you still feel that. And you still feel that opposition and it's kind of just that like fake it so you make it kind of deal. But right now, I have truly just been sinking into not feeling that guilt or shame with anything. And instead of just, I guess, fighting it, I don't fight it. I just let it happen. Like I let whatever I'm doing that is cringe happen, or what in my opinion think is cringe. Because I also feel like my idea of myself and what I think is cringy has evolved. Because that perspective is so different. And so now I feel like with my queerness, I used to be so afraid of expressing femininity specifically. And then and just anything I do, it's been a lot easier to just let that feeling go. And I feel like the things that I'm doing to make myself feel that authenticity more is by just working harder towards what I love, which is fashion. So the more I do that, the more I feel like I'm evolving and I guess sinking into that feeling of guilt and shame and not feeling guilt and shame for that either, accepting it and just being a baddie and just doing it, which I think is definitely easier said than done. Because you said right now, and right now, I definitely still feel a little bit of guilt and shame for a lot of things that I'm definitely working through that, but I've been getting a lot better for sure. Hope that answered the question.
Yes, no, it did. I love that so much. And I love that you're recognizing it. That like it's all of these things that we're working through, it's a never-ending journey, right? But it's so important to
Yeah.
realize the progress that you've made. So,
Yes.
that's amazing.
And to honor yourself in that as well,
Mhm.
like you just said, like, that grace and, like, honoring yourself for the changes that you're choosing to make and actively making to live a more true, beautiful, authentic life, like, you are a baddie.
Well, thank you. It's really hard to honor yourself in hard times.
Yeah.
I've specifically really pinpointed moments where I feel my lowest and why. And I think the more I honor myself, the more that starts to go away a little bit, for sure.
That's beautiful.
Nice. Yeah, that is. Love that.
Thanks.
I love that so much. Okay.
Well, thank you. I
Um,
learned from the best.
hilarious. Okay, we have another question for you if that's cool.
Right. Yeah, totally.
Okay, so how this is about coming out because you
Awesome.
have not always been out. Um, how has your relationship with coming out evolved over time?
Ooh. Um, yeah, so honestly, my perspective, I feel like, is constantly changing of people and everything around me, which the older I get, the more I learn. I'm like, we're on a fucking floating rock, folks. I'm like, we are orbiting. We made this shit up. We made this shit up. And whatever this facade is, it's got to drop. And so I just feel like I've evolved since coming out, just in a deeper understanding of life. I think when I first came out, that was like the best acceptance I've ever had of myself ever at that time. And then that has obviously deepened. It's also gotten a little bit harder because I feel like when you get older, at least for me, I've experienced like body dysmorphia. And the more my idea of my understanding of me comes out, the more I realize how like unhealthy habits can really like lead into mental health. And the older I get with my queerness, the older I feel like I've observed the queer community around me and also as a whole, and just I guess figuring out what what I want to do and be for that, because I do feel so passionately about it in this state. But I feel like to more directly answer the question, I feel like I've evolved in so many different ways with queerness since coming out. Um, and just the older I get, the more I understand humans and just how this shit works. And girl, I am like a finance bro's worst nightmare. I'm like, what the hell do you mean we made it up though? Stock market? No, you made it up. We made it up. So shut up. But anyways, I hope that answered your question a little bit.
Th
That was beautiful.
that was super,
Awesome.
like, I love that, and I love that your perspective of coming out wasn't just about coming out as whatever your sexuality is, it's coming out and understanding life differently.
Yes.
That is so like,
Which is
cause
a
like, you know, a lot
whole
of
other
people
ball
don't
game.
think of it like that, right? But I sure don't.
No, not at all.
People are like, "So how did you come out?" And I'm like, "Well, I emailed my mom, and I'm scheduled work with my dad, and there we
Oh, my
are."
mom.
Like, I did. I
I
emailed my
love
mom, and I
that.
let her know.
That
Oh,
is fierce, girl. What a fierce email.
it was something. It was
Yes.
something.
Uh, I love it.
Me too. I love what you said too, like, so many things about, like, we're all just making this shit up. Like, we really
Mhm.
are. Like,
Yes. Yeah.
Like,
It's l
genders. Ugh.
it's been depressing. It has been
Yeah.
sad. Yeah, it's been really sad just seeing, I guess, just where a lot of things are going as well, just with politics, and I'm not gonna get into that, of course, but
Mhm.
that's just a factor
Which
of
is just a made up
unders
game.
understanding.
It's like
Yes.
Monopoly,
Yeah.
but in real life.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, coming out is really hard, I think. It can be. I think, everyone has a different experience, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But anyways,
100%. Well, with that, who was the first person that you came out to, and what was that moment like?
no worries. So, okay, my family, and it was at the dinner table,
Okay.
but prior to that, to be a little bit more specific, I remember, so I was really religious at the time. I was 22. I had just come home from serving an LDS mission.
Okay.
So did the whole 2 years. I served in the Chile Concepcion South mission, which is crazy.
I'm so sorry, but
Oh,
when you said I served the whole 2
I
years, I'm like, "In which
yeah, you
prison,
did,
bro?
bitch.
Which prison were you in?" Like,
I
as if I
know.
wasn't, like, there, like, waiting for your emails, like
I I know. Yeah. Girl, but also I was serving, girl. Girl, I served face, fits. Yeah. Um, I love it. Um, what I was saying was though is I did go, so I had a meeting with the bishop, and it was because I just, of course, was taught for so long that doubt your doubts for you doubt your faith. Or whenever you're feeling off, pray about it. Or if you're not feeling immediate responses, or if you're not feeling anything, maybe go talk to someone about it. So, anyways, I had a meeting with my bishop, and it was actually the first time that I even had the courage to even say anything about it because I was just so freaked out. Even at 22, like they just have it, and I've got more thoughts I'll share on that later, with the manipulation, I think, but it's just really hard to talk about. At least for me, it was. Again, everyone has a different experience, but for me at the time, it was hard. And so I remember saying to the bishop, I feel same gender attraction, basically, is how I worded it. And I remember his response to that was, it wasn't really negative. It was more so he was like, there are some young men in your area that are also experiencing that. And then he said, and he was like, he said, this is sort of common. I have resources for support groups for you. That's how the conversation went. I just walked out of that office and I felt a lot of defeat, but I also felt a lot of success because I felt success because I've never been vocal about that before with anyone. And I was like, hell yeah, I got that off of my chest, but I just kind of hated, I mean, it was a bishop, so what else was he going to do, you know?
Yeah.
So I have to say that was like my first, but that was the catalyst for just me being like, I'm not, that is just bullshit. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not gonna just, no, I'm not doing that again. I just wanted to preface that I had planned my coming out on my mission, which is so crazy to think about. And I actually would love to talk about that later, about those specific moments. But, anyways, I just had it. So I was at the dinner table with my family. My mom had made lasagna, and we were sitting there eating. And my heart was pounding. It was towards the end. I think I said the prayer for to eat the food. And my mom had had gay friends that I had actually attended like events with her with them. My dad, on the other hand, is a lot more conservative, a lot more like owns guns, hunts, very Republican.
Uh-huh.
Just very conservative, and I was a little worried about him mostly. But anyways, we were just at the dinner table, and I basically it was just like a movie scene. I just was like, I got some I gotta tell you. And I actually came out as bi because I dated a
Okay.
girl for about a year after my mission. Can we believe that? Anyways, so
Okay.
so dated a girl for a year, and that was like right after my mission. And so um I said I was bi because I just fear of the unknown,
Yeah.
fear of a reaction, fear of all of the shit. And then I was just scared that if I said gay, then it just would be for there would be more questions because I had dated a girl and I was not emotionally ready to like try to defend myself by dating a girl and all the things, and it was just a lot. But and I guess while we're here, I feel like it's important to say that I dated her because it was right after my mission. I had never seriously dated anyone ever. And so I just was like, well, and I knew very well that I was gay before I served my mission as well. I've known since I was like 6, 8, or at least like I can trace back those feelings since then, like when I fully understood it, like junior high. But um anyways, so oh shit, I lost where I was at.
That's
Why
okay.
you dated her, I
Oh
think is what
yeah,
you're
why
saying.
I dated her. Yes, sorry.
You're good.
Um, I dated her because yeah, I was curious. Um, and I just was like, let's give this a shot. And it was I mean, I still felt some things here and there. But at the end of the day, it just was not, it was psychological warfare. That is for sure. And so, anyways, I came out as bi at first. And then I went to my first gay bar and had my first drink and changed my
Dang, okay.
and then I was like, yeah, no, I am not bi. um and I eventually had come out on social media, but to talk more about the moment that I did come out. So I came out at the dinner table, of course. I said it and I just was like, I'm bi. And then my mom, at first, she was like, "Wait, what does that mean?" And then I just was like, "It means
Your sweet mom.
I know." And sorry. She was like, "What does that mean?" And then she quickly came back with, "Oh, that." She was like, "You like both genders?" And I was like,
Okay.
"Yes." But then I was like, "But I really like guys." And there was a pause, and my mom was so sweet, and she came back with that with, "Okay, and?" And my I looked at my dad immediately, and he was like, "I bet you were most afraid to tell me." And I was like, "Yeah."
Okay.
And he was like, "Well, I love and support you no matter what. Like, that does not basically just that doesn't mean anything." And my sister had left the church prior, was very excited, so sweet, and I it just really made me cry because I just had all that oh my God, I had so much built up fear and anger and sadness and feeling misunderstood. The feeling of being misunderstood is so deep rooted, and not in a way of like no one understands me, but like when you just have a big truth like that, that is not necessarily like a big not, your sexuality doesn't define you, but when you have attraction to something as big as you are and you hide that for as long as you do, you really learn the psychological impacts that that has, and it is insane. So that was released, and it just felt really good, and I just felt so lucky to have that happen because I am incredibly aware of so many other people who that is just not the case. And um suicide can get involved in just so many things, and it is just so unfortunate. So I just wanted to be vocal and say that I feel very, very lucky to have the scenario that I did. And that's how I came out. So I came out to my family then, um, and then that changed greatly over time. I'll leave it at that.
Okay.
I love
I
that.
love that. That was beautiful. I yeah, I wanna say I love that, um, I understand also growing up religious, going to your bishop to kinda try to, like,
uh, yeah,
"What do I do with this? Where do I go from here?" But I wanna say I love so much that you took what he said as, like, "No, fuck this. This is not what it is. This is not what
yeah,
we're doing." Because I feel like,
yeah.
especially with some of the things that you were feeling of like, again, where do I go? How do I move forward? Bishops can be seen as like they do have a lot of answers and they do guide things, right? So people do take what they say. So I really love that you didn't and that you really like set your own way with that.
Thank you. Yeah, that moment was an absolute catalyst for that, for sure. And then, of course, my understanding of it later is I'm just like, that is just so unfortunate. I mean, a support group. I mean, not like
Uh-huh.
for within the religion. That's why I was like, what? Like, that's where you're taking
Mhm.
me or sending me? Like, what the hell? Or
Mhm.
just, it's just such a lack of understanding. But
So I'm gonna play
Yeah.
devil's advocate for a second here just because, I can't just leave things alone. I completely 100% am with you on this one, Colton,
yeah,
1000%. Like, how sad is it that that is where he went? But, oh my goodness, that's the only place that he went because there are
I
some bishops out
know.
there that are still
Yeah.
very
Right?
pro, like,
Yeah.
the conversion therapy and stuff like
Yeah.
that,
Mhm.
and I'm just so glad that that wasn't an option and that you were
Right.
strong enough in yourself that that wouldn't have been an option for you because
Yes.
it's happening
Yep.
still, and that's
It
disgusting,
absolutely is.
and oh my goodness. Sorry, that's me.
Don't
That's my
even.
little tidbit.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
You're so right. And my first actually love, he went through conversion therapy. He came out and his bishop put him through that. I know.
Dang.
That was a big, I like that opened my eyes wide up for that because I did not. It's just crazy when you hear things like that and it's just easy to assume like, oh, like that's like not happening like near me or like that's not,
Mhm.
you know what I mean? And it's like, no, that's absolutely happening to your neighbor potentially right now, actively,
Uh-huh.
which is insane. But
Yeah.
anyways,
I don't
That's
understand how
crazy.
that's still legal, yet lobotomies are out, like, I feel like
right.
a lot of people could really, like, benefit from a lobotomy every now and then.
Yes.
Certain people certainly could,
Literally
but this conversion therapy shit needs to go.
Yeah.
tragic is what it is.
Mhm.
I agree. Well, and like when you said too, he's like, "Oh yeah, a lot of other people your age are feeling that too. This is common." Like maybe the fact that it's common, let's like look at things. Let's change things. What?
Do you
Right.
really think that your God is going to put this many people
Yeah.
But
through this? Like,
yes, and the emotion, just the manipulation with being like, here's an example of of someone near you also going through this, just to keep you in it. You know what I
mhm.
mean? Like here,
Mhm.
that was absolutely a moment where he tried to relate to me and make me feel comforted, and I just think that. it just was so, like, no.
Yeah.
That's what I just really
For
realized after that meeting. I was like, "I have got to come out. I've gotta do that because I cannot keep living under these circumstances. It is just not feasible." That kind of, yeah, emotional warfare with religion and acceptance and accepting yourself, because that is all
sure.
so deep rooted just with everything you do, you know? Like, I can even remember, just to expand a teeny bit on that, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Um,
Have at it.
was just gonna say, it's just so crazy growing up and being so closeted. Like, I remember in elementary school, just like, it's always on your mind of like, is someone gonna think that I'm gonna talk a little too feminine today? Is someone gonna see that I'm hanging out with all the girls today? Because that's what I did. Because I found I only hung out with girls because girls always made me just feel naturally accepted. I didn't have to do anything. I just had way more fun with women in my life. As a kid, they were just so safe to me because men were just always so like judgmental and just really quick to insert something, and they were just so aggressive growing up as well with everything. And like, I hate locker room talk as well. That like I hate gym was my least favorite in junior high and high school because you have to change in front of people and you have to anyways, and just hearing just all the bullshit. Just anyways. I think that aggression just scared me at the time because I wasn't out, which is crazy, but I just wanted to mention that because I feel like it's so easy for someone to think that, or I think a big argument that a lot of people make right now is like, kids don't think about that. And it's like, no, absolutely, kids are thinking about that. And no, absolutely, there are queer kids right now that are also wondering if they're going to speak a certain way, if they're going to do something, if they're going to, you know what I mean? When you're on a playground at recess, all the boys want you to play sports. If you're not playing sports, then what are you doing? Why are you on a playground doing handstands with the girls? Why are you, you know what I mean? And then that just builds up every single day until you hit junior high, and then that whole new, I guess, aura of community and communication. You're learning how to talk to people and make friends. You're getting older, and just that whole social aspect of it just really grows on you because you have to push yourself down even more because there's just a whole new set of eyes on you. And then you hit high school, and that's also incredibly overwhelming because your body's developing. And so that can just be really rough. And so I just wanted to make a clear point that kids absolutely are feeling queerness at the young ages that they are, 1,000%. And it absolutely needs to be talked about. Absolutely.
I agree. I love that.
Absolutely,
Kids
yeah.
really do like, adults really don't give kids enough credit in so many
Yeah.
spaces.
That's the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's
Goodness.
yeah. Well, and I mean, like you're saying too, of like the way that we're all brought up and like the things that society puts on us, like it's so much more than your
Yes.
sexuality. It's how you're
Yes.
dressing, how you're acting, who you're hanging out with, like
Mhm.
all of the
Mhm.
things. And that's just I hate that there's so much pressure on everyone to fit into these boxes that we were literally never made to fit
Yes.
in. They are not made for
Exactly.
us. Yeah.
And in this state, there's that added layer now of Mormonism and being like, are you
Yes.
now living these standards of being an active member of this church?
Mhm.
Which is
Yeah.
like, are you paying tithing, obeying the law of chastity, the word of wisdom?
Chastity my ass.
Yeah.
Just chastity
Chastity my
my
ass.
ass. Oh,
I'm
girl,
just
wait
throwing
till
it
you
out
get to
there.
the
I'm
female.
fucking sorry, but soaking, you're fucking. It's fine. You're fucking in slow motion.
That is
Like,
people are
Jesus
just trying to
It's
Christ.
find ways
so
around it.
And
Yeah.
funny. I
sticking
know.
it in your armpit. Really?
What
Really?
in the hell?
Is that a new
It's a
thing?
thing. It's a fucking thing.
Yes,
God.
the
There's so
motherfuck.
yeah, there's so many. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I know.
Like, you're sexually active if you are
Yeah.
getting up on each other that much, like,
Yes.
chastity my fucking ass.
Oh, it
Sorry.
yeah, I
My little outburst every now and then. Sorry, guys.
No, I agree. It's seriously like the things from the church, like it's just so I don't know.
It's
There's so
yeah.
And
much
there's so much
pressure.
swinging in the church. I know that it's
So
not, like, a big
much.
secret
Oh,
anymore, but
yes.
it's like, it's always been there,
Swinging,
and it's like,
abuse, there's so
Jesus,
much shit in the
Yeah, there is
church.
there's
so much
so
shit.
much shit.
I mean, there's a
Sorry.
lot of shit in every religion, but especially this one, there is a
Yeah,
lot of shit, and
Yes.
it is swept under the rug,
so much.
Mhm.
unfortunately.
So much.
Mhm.
I mean, it's out, but, like, people know we're talking about it,
Yeah,
but it's it's yeah, I agree.
but
But
it's
it's still
not.
like the people that are too far into it are like, "No, that's not happening. It's
Exactly.
not
Yeah.
like that." No.
Well, it's just like politics, the shit that's happening, and everyone is aware of it, but nothing is
Yes.
happening to change it because everyone's
Mhm.
like, "Oh, well, that's too big. That's not it doesn't affect me." It's like, "Motherfucker, yes, it
Mhm.
will. It
The
for sure
church
will."
is great. Sorry, Gabby,
No,
I
you're
did
good.
not mean to cut you off right there.
No,
I
please
got too
do.
excited.
Please do. I should be silenced at this
No,
We
point.
love a
stop
Mute
it,
hot
me.
take.
girl.
It's
I
great.
know. No, I was just gonna say the church is great if it works for you, AKA if you're
Mhm.
straight. If
For
you
Uh-huh.
don't
real.
mind following a religious schedule here and there and you,
Mhm.
again, are straight, then there you go. I mean, and what I mean by that is that whole system is gonna work. It's the people that they think like that when they're coming back with, "Oh, no, it's not like that. No, it's," and I'm like, "Yeah, because it
Mhm.
works for you,
Right.
Mhm.
and you're fine with that. You're
Mhm.
comfortable with those
Yup.
circumstances."
Uh-huh.
But in reality, women to this day who are active are still feeling bad about having sex with their husbands, or they're not getting into it because they're taught from day one to submit to your husband.
Mhm.
The family of proclamation to the world, there's a whole set of gender roles and norms there that just really teaches just such toxic and outdated behavior. And
Yep.
these people, I feel like, accept it because it's also generational.
Mhm.
That's what their ancestors were used to doing, which is hard to break at the same
Yep.
time, though.
Generational
Yep.
cycles are just those are rough. Those are rough
Mhm.
to break. Like, I know
Yeah.
Teresa and I and you obviously are we're all breaking our own versions of our generational cycles, and it's like, shit,
Yes.
son, that's hard. And Colton, I'm sorry, you brought up sex, and that's one of my favorite topics. So I'm just going to hit on this a little bit, if
Hell
that's
yeah.
okay.
Yes.
So correct me if
Yes.
I'm wrong, or if it was just what I was taught through the church when I was growing up. For women, sex isn't supposed to be pleasurable for us. For the feminine, it's not supposed to be necessarily like a good time. It is literal it's there for procreation and for your husband's pleasure. It is not there for yours or for women's, right? So it's like and so many women are okay with that, and that breaks my heart because
Right.
and this I'm unfortunately, this is a gab fact, but I'm pretty sure it's a real fact. Orgasms help your health. Like, having an
Oh,
orgasm
yeah.
increases, like, your blood flow,
Yes.
it increases, like, your happy hormones, like, it can help you
Mhm.
live a longer, happier life if you orgasm every now and then.
Yes.
Ideally, every day, but obviously it
Right.
doesn't happen for everybody, but, like and so it's like, I don't know, I'm a soapbox, here I come, but it's like the church
No,
has
girl,
made
you're
it
right.
so has made it so women are so minimized that they are stuck within the kitchen and bedroom and nursery,
Especially in Utah.
especially in
Mhm.
Utah. but are expected to be able to show up in a way that doesn't quite match up. It's like how, all the wonderful songs we listen to, they want a lady in the streets and a freak in the sheets, but no woman is taught how to be a freak in the sheets or that it's okay to be a freak in the sheets. So
Yep.
then it's like, it's
Yeah,
your fault that your husband finds a freak in the sheets, like, and it's not you. Like, what the fuck?
Mhm.
Because in from my experience, the men can do no wrong. It is always the woman's fault, just like it is in everywhere else. Just like this whole fucking society. Fucking cisgendered men.
I know. It is seriously such a problem.
I'm so sorry.
And that
I say
mentality is
cisgendered. I
problematic.
didn't mean cisgendered. I meant heterosexual men. Sorry.
Yes, no, you're
And
fine.
fuck them, heteros. Just kidding. I know a lot of you and I love a lot of you. But damn it.
But damn it, we gotta drop that mentality.
For real. Sorry. Okay, now
Fucking
I'm really gonna step
2025.
down from my soapbox. Sorry, guys, I got a little heated.
It's a good thing to be heated about. So
I agree.
But also to speak to your other point, Colton, yes, the church is a beautiful thing if it works for you. I like most of my family is part of that church and it works for them and it's always worked for them and they're very happy and they find joy in it and it brings them joy and
Yeah,
that's beautiful for them. I would
right.
never want to take that away just cuz my experience differs. I just hope. And like I feel like my family has is pretty open for the most part.
Yeah.
Um so it's like I don't know. They're also considered Jack Mormons, so it's like, okay, how Mormon are you though?
Yeah, right.
But yeah, sorry. Okay,
No
here we
worries.
go. Trissa, maybe you should take over with another question.
another question?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Um, all right. What do you wish more people understood about your experience?
Ooh, of coming out.
Mhm. Or just any part of it that you want to go through?
What I wish more people understood about coming out, I guess that of just how personal it is. And people come out for different reasons that they need to express and get out in that moment. And that is so unique to them. I think you come out on your own terms and when you need to. And I think that is something that's really not as much understood anymore. Um, there's a lot of outing. And I also feel like, well, I think at the end of the day, what I'm trying to say is that I think a big part of about it that's being misunderstood is just how much of how personal it is, which is only understood by the person coming out.
Mhm.
So that is one thing that I think is the most misunderstood thing.
I love that. I don't
Yeah.
love that it happens, but I love the way you put that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
It was
Yeah.
beautiful.
Agreed. It totally is an individual thing. And not even, I mean, to your point of like, it's if you feel it's necessary, how you feel, who you want to be
Yeah.
involved, like it's a total personal thing.
Yes.
Absolutely. And I feel like
And
that
it,
is
yeah.
oh, sorry, go ahead.
You
No,
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 you go.
no,
No, you
mm-mm,
go, girl.
mm-mm, this is your time.
No.
Get this
I didn't even
soapbox
know
away
you
from
were gonna
me.
start
Get it
talking, girl.
away.
No. No, you're good. Um, I was just saying that people, I guess people who have just never come out, because it's just never dawned on them or they've never had to or anything like that. And so it can just be hard to understand of how personal it is and how much has built up to that point and what the person coming out is actually just trying to say. Because a lot of the times it's not just I'm gay or I'm bi or pan or whatever the situation or trans, whatever the situation may be. They are that is a plead in and of itself. It's a demand also kind of a question of just being like, how are you going to receive this information? It's absolutely a statement. And there's just a lot of bravery as well that is involved with that, which I think is what makes when the tables are turned and the scenario is not good and whoever's receiving the information doesn't take it well. I think that's what makes that scenario so heartbreaking and so detrimental because there's just so much that goes into when you feel brave enough to come out. Because it is not just you saying you're gay, it is so much more than that. That is like years, that is your whole lifespan of pent up energy. It can be. And so I think people need to understand that when your loved ones are coming out to you, so you can really pause and not, just be quick to judge, but just pause and receive the information, at least. you know, that was all I was going to say.
That was beautiful.
Yeah,
Thanks.
a lot of layers to that. That's fair.
Mhm.
People don't take that all into consideration.
They really don't. Okay, where's my soapbox? Okay, so with to speak to what you were just talking about, Colton, with how personal it is and stuff like that. I know that I just went on this huge rant about how women are not treated equally in
Yeah.
churches or whatever. I think that it's another layer to what you said, Colton, is that it's completely different for women to come out as
Yeah.
queer, as lesbian, as bi, as pan, as anything compared to a masculine being. I'm sorry, I'm saying men and women, and I'm not trying to
Oh, yeah.
discredit
No, you're
anybody.
okay. Yeah.
But for a masculine being to come out as anything other than a masculine being in this day and age is so much it and granted, I am not a masculine being, I've never been a masculine being, so I don't know firsthand, but from what I have seen and heard in my own experience with people in my life, how much
Mhm.
it's just so much harder for m masculine people,
Mm.
people without a uterus, if you will, to come out and be their true authentic selves, which is heartbreaking because why the fuck not? What is so
Exactly.
scary about a man who or I'm sorry, a masculine being who wants to dress in drag and perform for people?
Mhm.
Or what is so scary about two masculine beings loving each other, if it is love? What the fuck? Or even if it's just lust, like, either way, like, it's not hurting anybody as long as you're being safe about it, like, let's not spread the clap, but do you.
Because the Bible said so.
But the Bible didn't say so. The Bible didn't say so
Right?
until the 1800s.
That
Actually, not even
exactly.
I think it was even the 1900s when it was actually changed to the King James version.
Right? First of all, I know,
Like, it's
right?
just so I'm just, like, in awe. So, you, my beautiful angel of a being, I love you so much, and, like, I'm so proud of you because although, like, you had a love net to catch you, you weren't for
I did.
sure
I
you didn't
really
know
did.
100% how strong that love net was,
Mm-mm.
and, like, being a very not heterosexual person in this state, in this society, in this day and age, although more acceptable, it is not as acceptable as people seem to think it is,
Right.
especially here. You did the damn thing.
I
And
did
I
the
know
damn
earlier
thing.
you were talking about how you were like you were still feeling like the shame and the
Yeah.
negativity about it and stuff like that, but you were moving and living through it, and that is so
Mm.
incredible. It's hard and it sucks that you have to figure out a way through those emotions, but you're doing the damn thing, and I am so impressed and in awe and inspired by you. So thank you for being you.
Oh, damn, of course. You're so
Okay,
sweet.
suck it up, buttercup. There's no tears on this podcast. As I cry, like, every week.
I know.
Listen, Gabrielle, whatever emotion you want to feel is welcome
Right, I
here.
know. Right. Thank you. Uh, I love you, girl.
Thank you so much. Oh my
Thank
gosh.
you.
Of
I
course.
yeah. Anyways,
Thank you for being you and sharing yourself with the world, like,
of course.
mm-mm-mm.
Seriously.
Of course, of course. It's been fun.
It's gonna continue being that way too.
It's been fun, honestly, and
I love it.
been it's been really hard. Life right now is so hard. Oh my
Yeah,
god. I mean, for a lot of reasons for everyone, I think, but anyways.
I'm here for it. Like, I'm here for the good and the bad. Not even
Yes.
necessarily because I don't know, I'm one of those weird people who is like, "It's not really that bad, it's just not the best," and it's like, okay, because it's gonna pass eventually, but, like, the hard stuff, like, the hard conversations, the hard experiences, like,
Mhm.
I'm here for all of it. I'm here for
Same.
you. Just
Same.
tell me how to friend you on Dead by Daylight, and we can freaking
Yes.
I am so bad at that game.
Little promo.
Little promo, this is
If
what
you're not playing Dead by Daylight, play Dead by Daylight.
Is
Chris,
it a
have you heard
scary
that?
game?
Yeah.
Yes,
So you
and
have
it
Oh,
is
okay.
survivors and you
so
have
fun.
killers. And there's, like,
Okay.
what, 4 survivors to 1 killer?
Yes.
And when the killer catches you, he picks you up, and then he freaking puts you on a hook.
Oh god,
And
okay.
I'm so mad because I can never get down unless someone helps me, and then I, like, struggle to get away, and then I get killed either way. Like, I don't think I've ever won a
So
game of
you
that.
live through hanging on a hook.
Yeah. At least
Oh,
3
okay.
times a
It's
night when
a
I'm playing, because 'cause I'm one
Gabby,
of the first people
we
out.
were playing. We need yes, we need to play together and we'll do customs and I'll tell you all about it.
Okay, cool. Because I even tried to be the killer. I tried to be the nurse, like, 4 times.
Oh, she's hard, girl.
I don't understand
Hard to
her.
play.
Okay, I was like, I
Yeah,
thought for sure I
the
was going to
blinking is
I
weird.
will say I did knock someone down one time, and I played her like 4. And that was the
Yeah,
only
'cause you're
person
that
I
girl.
ever injured, and the game was done within, like, 15 minutes each time, and I'm like, "Oh,
Period.
sorry, guys. Still learning the ropes here."
It's a 4
Noob.
versus 1 horror survival strategy game. So, there's no fighting back, but it's basically just who can mind game who the best, the longest, so you can escape and make it out. So, as for survivors, you have to find and repair 4 generators in order to make it out. 5, excuse me. And, each one takes 90 seconds to complete, and you have to sit on it for 90 seconds and do skill checks that randomly appear. If you miss one, it blows up and it shows the killer where you're at. But in the maps that you spawn into randomly, there are these textiles that and like scenery and all the things with like sometimes there's windows and there's pallets and you just have to use those to just mind game each other and while you're also going against their like special attack ability on you.
Dang,
So
okay.
it's just like who can yeah.
Trissa, I
Yeah,
think
damn,
'cause
alright.
Trissa, you like scary stuff, you like horror stuff, right?
Yes, not as much as you,
Well,
but
It's super campy and it has
yeah.
a few queer characters in it, and I love
okay,
it for that reason. It's just campy and queer.
Like, I'm
okay.
not gonna lie,
I love
it
that.
startles me still, like,
Yes.
campy
Yeah.
or not, it scares the shit out of me
Yeah,
sometimes.
no, it's very
Like, I'm
spooky.
glad that I don't like, boyfriend's not here all the time because half the time I, like, startle, I don't scream like a girl or like a,
I
"Ah!" Like, I,
I
like,
don't think
deep
any of
the
us
"Ah!"
do. That's just how
Hey,
it's put
is
out
that a
that we're
thing?
like, "Ah."
Okay,
Right.
Yeah.
are you sure? Because I thought I was just a freak who didn't know how to scream.
No, I feel like it like, when I was telling you about the breathwork session that I did and, like, the primal scream,
Mhm.
I was like, yeah, I don't really like, how
"Ah."
do I channel this, like, yeah, like, "Ah." No, it's not none of us scream like that.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. I was
Wow.
33 years old when I was today years old when I learned that You don't scream high pitched. That's good to
It's
know.
just one of the I mean, even, like, masculine versus feminine, all of our voices, our vocals, and our ranges, like,
Oh,
it's all
yeah.
different. There are masculine beings with higher pitched voices, there are feminine beings with lower pitch, like
I don't when it comes to, like, spooky screams, I feel like masculine beings have higher screams than feminine beings.
that's fair.
'Cause, like, at, like and correct me if I'm wrong, 'cause Colton, you used to work at, uh, Nightmare,
Yes.
right?
Yes, girl.
Oh,
So, like, when the guys get scared,
tell
they're
us about the
all
And they
screams.
do.
yeah, and they scream
Let me tell you,
so high.
they do. Yes. I did Nightmare for 5 years, Diva. 6 years, 6
Dang.
seasons, and I always go for guys because they're the most fun.
So you were one of the people that you gotta scare people.
Yes.
Okay,
It's a lot
that's
of fun.
fun.
Nightmare on
You were
3rd Strength
like
is pretty cool.
you were literally like how, Taylor Swift calls it, "A nightmare dressed like a daydream." That's
Yes.
you, all day, every day.
Yes,
You
exactly.
rapscallion, you.
I know, I've been
Oh,
trying to
I
find
totally
ways to
forgot about it.
bring that up.
Ugh,
Cheapiest
hmm,
stallion.
I love it, I love it. Okay,
that's funny.
I am so sorry. I'm, like, ready to, like, change subjects. Are you
No,
guys
yeah,
good?
no,
Like, do you
you're
feel
great.
complete so far?
Yes,
Yeah.
Am
I
I good to
do.
am I good to maneuver here?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so mm, mm, mm. 'Kay, so I'm gonna go a little off the cusp because I know that Trissa and I both picked out our questions.
Yeah,
There's one I really wanna ask, if that's cool,
totally.
in
Yeah,
addition to my other one. Is that okay?
great. Yeah.
Trissa, I'm looking at you. Colton, I appreciate your
Oh,
approval,
yeah.
but I was waiting for her to
Oh!
tell me her opinion.
Oh! I thought you meant me. Wait,
I
I thought
mean,
you meant
both
you were
of you. I
asking
would like both of you are like, "Okay."
because I
Yes,
was like,
that's
I mean,
totally
I don't know him
fine.
yet, girl, but yes.
Yes, you're good. Do whatever. I know we had
Sorry.
talked about, I mean, potentially, depending upon how long our conversation goes, making this a two-parter. I think it's great. I think
You wanna do a two-parter? Is
so.
that what you're saying?
I mean, I'm just saying, like, if
That's
we
fair.
continue talking, like, I have no issue with it. It's
Okay.
girl, it's 10 o'clock. It's still early for us.
This is so early for us. Usually, we're barely starting
It
to
really is.
record.
Seriously, we, like, vent for, like, an hour
Oh
before,
my
and then
god.
we hop into yeah, it's great.
Uh,
I love it.
and then when we record between an hour and a half to 2 hours that
And then we talk after.
and then we talk
It's
after.
like a
So
whole night
Oh.
this
thing.
is so freaking early for us. You weren't kidding. I'm, like,
It
thinking
is,
like, "Oh,
it
geez,
is.
is it 11 already?"
Yeah.
Should we do a two-parter? Is that cool with
I'm
you
good with
guys?
that. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, then.
Let's do
So I'm feeling like before we hop into the next questions and stuff, I feel like this is a really good pausing point in our conversation, AKA a good stopping point for our listeners. So, you guys, please make sure to tune in next week. Next week? Is that what we
Uh-huh.
decided? Instead of doing a check in next week, we'll do part two next week, and then
Yeah.
we'll do a check in to follow up. Um, but yeah, so tune in next week for more of this beautiful diva, Colton, and of course, the lovely Trissa and myself. Colton, say bye.
Bye. Bye, divas. Thanks for listening.
Yes.
Sorry, I did not know you wanted me to say bye. I'm
You're
so
good. I didn't
sorry.
know I wanted you to either. All right. That is a wrap on this week's episode. Thank you so much for joining us in the chaos.
We hope you had as much fun as we did. If you enjoyed today's episode, make sure to subscribe, leave us a review or a comment of your favorite moment or what you'd like to hear next, and share it with your friends.
And don't forget to follow us on social media for more gorgeous pandemonium throughout the week.
Until next time, keep embracing the madness.
We'll see you
next Tuesday.
Bye.
Bye.